Comedy Mushroom Quote Podcast. Welcome. Who knows how this is working? This is the first time using new equipment. So if this doesn't work, then I'm going to be really, really mad and have wasted a whole bunch of time. This little thing is lit up green, so it's supposed to be working. So as long as I remember to hit the fucking button, everything's good to go. I have zero idea of how long I've been on here, though. That's the problem. You know? Okay, I think that's something. Let's pull up a timer real quick. On my computer here. Stopwatch. Start. Okay, now we know how long we've been going loosely. Welcome back, Comedy Mushroom Cult Podcast. I don't know. It's new times. We have a new little boardy thing here. I bought myself a little board for my birthday. It's not like a whole board. It just like makes the video sound better. Apparently, since like the audio is gonna be a little messed up here for a little bit, apparently. So we're gonna have to try to switch everybody over to video. Good thing I film it like this for people's cell phones so they can watch it. It's for the kids. They like things in vertical. But long view, they like things sideways. So I didn't really think that through when I started doing this, but like the whole setup here is 100% for vertical. So I don't know. Figure it out how you want to watch it the best. Where's the other microphone? You're asking. It's all because of this thing and working with like old backup tech because of my garbage computer is too slow to handle anything. And like my phone doesn't take I don't know. It's wild. I like wanna. If somebody knows, all right, hit up your boy smash that like and subscribe button. Hit me up in the comments, and let me know because I want to hook this board up to like a computer and then also up to my phone. I know it's doable. That's not the problem. It's just how to make my phone be able to be the camera for this garbage computer. For whatever reason, it won't see the driver. I don't know. But anyways, what this sets up for us is now I can have in-house guests instead of having to Zoom it. Not only do I find most people uninteresting, that's why I don't talk to them or have guests, but also, I don't know, it's been like a pain in the dick. I've always had to do it over Zoom, and because this stupid computer, so who knows? We already swore, but like whatever. Right now the audio's in flux. I shot a text to the owner of Golden Ox Studio. I'm gonna post the thing. It's probably just because like I'm the only one on Golden Ox who still uses it. So we probably just stopped paying for it, which is fair. I've never paid a cent to host this podcast for a while. And so I can't be mad if it's like off the air or off like that hosting site. I just got to put it on a new one. So it's allegedly getting fixed. That's why this one's only video. But that's fine. You guys can watch video. You guys can change it up a little bit. And as long as this sounds right, and like the green thing that says it's supposed to be sounding right, and like I could listen just to like double check and make sure, because like there's a little headphone jack in there and I could like tell myself, like I could listen to myself talk, but it's a headphone jack. And I don't know who still has a headphone that wires into something. I'm sure I could find one laying around somewhere, but like it's got like the old schooly, like I'm supposed to be wearing headphones like a real podcaster. So again, just be flexible, okay, you fucks? This is goddamn free. The fucking democracy's falling apart. We're not gonna go there on this episode. We've got too much to talk about. Anyways, Donald Trump's going to end up... Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about cat stuff. These fucking cats, dude. Cat stuff. We'll probably... We might Tarantino this and work backwards. But that's okay. Let's do some dates. 4/12. I'm in Ludington, Michigan. I had a choir teacher in elementary school who said the worst part about the Midwest accent is that we don't accentuate the T's. Like how we skim over them. So instead of what's a word that ends with T? Fart. So instead of fart, it'd be fart, like there's not the T there. So anytime, like we had to sing Silent Night. That was the song. Silent Night. He like made us do that extra T. Sorry for popping the thing. Again, fuck off. All right. If you make your own goddamn podcast. 412, Ludington, Michigan. 419, Duluth, Minnesota. There's 2 shows for that. 424, that's a put-on event show in Chicago. 425, Chicago Brews Back. If you're anywhere around Chicago, I think this is in, like, the burbs. I had it pulled up, but I forgot to do it. Just Google Chicago Brews Back. It's like a drinking-based thing for the kids. It's in Naperville. It's at Solemn Oath Brewery in Naperville, Illinois. It is a charity show. It is for a kids' hospital. So come to that. I'm spending the most time promoting that currently because who knows? If I'm going to dedicate my time, I would like you to come to a show for something that's good. Fuck success and money, all right? I'm doing this show for free, for charity. I'm sure I could pretend to write it off on taxes, but that's not what charity is. If you write things off, it's tax season, all right? Next Tuesday is tax season, or taxes are due, or whatever the fuck, which if you're waiting until the 15th, like, congratulations on your money. I've needed my money, so I've been using it. But whatever, if you write off charity, like political donations, that's fine. But if you're writing off charity, look at your life a little bit. Like, that's not what you're supposed to be doing it for a tax break, okay? You fucking weirdos. Like, why can you... I understand why it's to, like get rich people to give money to the poor, and they won't do it unless there's, like, some sort of benefit to them anyways. But you're a better person than that. Why are you writing off charity? You fucking loser. If you've ever done that, you're a loser. Quit listening to this. Strong stance for a podcast with no listeners or views. 426, Comedy Clubhouse. That's a later show in Chicago. In 428, I'm on the Comedy Bar show. It's the Vic Pandya. I don't know why I say it that way. Vic Pandya. He runs like a talk show dealio at the Comedy Bar. We're going to slow down. I've been talking too fast lately. It's been kind of wonky. It's been a little crazy. But we got a lot of stuff to catch up on. We're gonna Tarantino it. I'll give you like the most recent stuff. We had to take little Pete Wentz, who's now asleep over there on the heating pad, to the vet yesterday, and by we I mean me. Since we got back from Alaska, he like has been throwing up. We think it's like some like anxious nerve thing, and like, what the fuck? We gotta like worry about my cat's nerves now. But he's been throwing up, and that's not good for cats because it's either like nothing or they're dying in 5 minutes. Rest in peace, our old cat Peach, who like died in like 2 days because it was like some crazy cancer that like took her overnight. It was insane. So I had to take him to the vet around the corner. Fauna up here in Uptown. It's on Lawrence. If you want a good vet, they got my dude in. I called him at like 3:15. They got him in at 3:45 and checked him out. Pumped him full of fluids, and it was $250 for them to tell me to have him fucking chill a little bit, like, which is insane. And then they like gave him an antacid and then like put IVs in him because he was a little dehydrated from throwing up. But he had like, there was like pink stuff in it, like he might have been thrown up, so it was like real gross. So I had to take him to the vet, and then like now he's just been like tired since he's gotten back because he's like a little stressed from all that bullshit. So like $250 just to have them tell me to cool off. Like, if you ever want a cat, like I had a dog for 13 years. I think he was 13. How old was I when he died? Yeah, that makes sense. About 13 years. Because I just had a birthday, so I had to do the math. Shout out me. Happy birthday, me. But like, I took him to the vet decently regularly, like you're supposed to, for like checkups and shit, and especially when he was getting older. But like for like a solid 10 years, the guy was a tank. Like, we didn't have to. He swallowed. I had a foot surgery once, and he swallowed the wrapping to it, like the medical wrap. that was around my foot. He got into the garbage and like ate the wrap and then shit it out whole. And like that stuff usually, like I had to pull it out of him. It was madness. It's very gross, and it was very gross at the time. But like I had to pull it out of him, and then like he just like survived for like another 8 years after that. So like, get a dog. They're tanks. Don't get like a small one. Get a big one, like a medium-sized one. One where like their hips aren't going to fall apart in 5 years. But like cats, you don't know what the fuck's going on with them. Because then like they'll be in a bad mood, and it could just be like because they're in a bad mood. Or like you did something. Or like their food is poisoning them. Or they have like a broken leg. And then they just like go hide. And it could be either like the maintenance people, or like it could be that they're like actively dying. And like of course they don't just like fucking tell you. Or like, hey man, if you're not, I even told them the other day, and again, it's a cat. Like the old thing was that like dogs are like mentally handicapped 6-year-olds, and where cats, I think, have to be a tad bit smarter, I guess. I don't know. But like, they understand some things, and so, like, I'll talk to him from time to time, and the other day I was like, hey, man, if you need to go, like, let me know. And then he would just, like, acted fine the whole rest of the night, and then threw up, like, a little bit of blood the next day. And it was just like, oh, okay. So we're just going to do that fucking bullshit. Like, you're just not going to eat because you're mad at me, and we went out of town? Like, that's the thing. So let's start talking about the little road trip that we had here. Hi, Petey. I was just talking about you. I was in Louisville 2 weeks ago from tomorrow. So that would have been what? The 4th? No. That would have been the end of March. That last weekend of March. I was in Louisville Friday and Saturday. And I've been known to like toot my own horn before, right? Like we know this. And it's like I'm on a heater right now. And of course I'm going to like eat dicks all night now. Or like for like the next week. But it is what it is. That's part of the game. You ride heaters, you let everybody know, then you start bombing. All right? That's how it works. And then you work your way back up from bombing. And then, like, so 4 straight banger shows in Louisville. Like, couldn't buy a bomb. Doing great. It was perfect. It was amazing. Featured for Derek Cahill. He's a very nice gentleman. And, like, it sucks to, like, have to follow somebody like that when they're kind of on a little bit of a heater like that. And he did a great job. Like, he needs my fucking permission. He's headlining. But he's like an Instagram influencer kind of deal. But like he used to do comedy, so he's more respectable. No, he's actually very cool and he's actually very funny. So like I like opening for like influencer people because they have fans and you know that they're online, and I can just go like do actually good comedy in front of them and then I know like their fans are online because that's how they found them. So like I can get followers that way. Instead of like doing my own online stupid bullshit. Like this podcast. No, we want to keep doing the podcast as long as all this dumb bullshit works. But no, Louisville fucking rips. We even went to a baseball game on Saturday. Oh, we're burying the lead. I get in town on Friday. I got like a parking spot. And here's the other thing. My car has not been registered since like the beginning of January. So I'm driving from Chicago to Louisville, Kentucky, in an unregistered vehicle. And I like to speed. So there's that. So like if my car got towed, I would have been fucked in the middle of like Indiana somewhere, and Ashley would have had to come pick me up, and it would not have been good. But I get into town, park my car, got like a parking spot, because like the hotel, I got the hotel for free. That's very nice when they put you up. Like that's one of the coolest part about featuring is like they'll like sometimes pay for you to stay there. But like of course they like take it out of your full cut. Whatever. Could have stayed somewhere cheaper, but like this place is around the corner. It's a very nice hotel. And like I could walk to the shows. But they wanted like $30 a day to park. I found a parking spot for 2 days for the same amount of money as they wanted me to park for one night. So I parked, then I'm like walking, and like they have the KFC Yum Center. Hello, young sir. What can I do for you? Did you want to come over here? Did you need attention? Do you need to sit with me? While I'm doing this, you need more attention? Sorry, the cat is If you can't see him, he's off screen trying to get on my lap or just like sit here and be weird. But no, so like I'm like walking and they have the KFC Yum Center and I just like see a guy decked out in like Trump will save America bullshit. And I was like, hey, what's going on with this? Is there like some sort of like rally that I didn't know about that I'm going to have to talk about on stage tonight? So I just Google what's going on in Louisville. There's a Kid Rock concert in Louisville the first night that I did shows. And apparently all of them were staying in the same hotel as me. So it was like a very nice hotel. Like very, one of the nicest hotels I've been put up in for shows. And like, which, like, it's probably just, like, a Holiday Inn kind of level thing, but it's, like, in Kentucky, in Louisville, so, like, they, like, fucking bourbon it up and, like, make it, like, old schooly and shit. It was, like, I forget what it was called. It was called the Something House. It was very nice. People were cool, but then, like, just the whole place was filled with Kid Rock fans and, like, Trump people. So it's, like, of course, like, the nicest hotel I get to stay in, and, like, one of the first times that the club has paid for my hotel. Like, I've had other shows pay for a hotel, but not, like, club shows. So I was like, okay, sick. Like, this will be good. And then it was filled with, like, Kid Rock fans. So you just, like, keep hearing, woo, woo, America, like, through the fucking walls. And it's like, come on, guys, let's be classy for, like, one little second. You can be pieces of shit outside. Like, don't do it inside. Like, that's the problem with, like, what happened on January 6th is, like, they were pieces of shit inside Congress, too. Like, if they would have just broken in and then, like, marched, like, that probably would have been fine, you know? Do you have anything to say? No? Then how about you get the fuck out of the way? You can lay down. You don't need to be up here in the way the whole time. These people are paying $0 for this podcast, and now you're just interrupting it. Like, you're more important than anybody else. I was just talking about you because you got attention. Okay, please do that. Please be on screen for that. Jesus Christ. He's cleaning his asshole if you can't see him. But yeah, so Kid Rock people. So then do the shows. Me and Derek we're staying in the same hotel. Not the same room. Come on, I just met him. So then we like go get like drinks at the hotel bar. I had a Diet Coke. And then like this whole like giant fancy hotel bar that's like in the middle of the road. It's like two buildings are the hotel, and then there's like a middle section that's like a bar that's like surrounded in glass. It's gorgeous, and like there's a billion fucking screens on for like sports and shit. It's a very cool place to hang. And like we were just like watching Trump fans try to fight each other the whole time. So like It's wild. I said I felt like the gorilla lady, like that Jane Goodall. Like, you get to, like, you're in their fucking thing. And, like, we're just, like, sitting there, like, watching. And eventually it was just like, okay, there's no way that this night turns out okay. Hi, Chovy. So, like, it is what it is. Sorry. Very scatterbrained episode here. It's not going to get any better. So then we woke up. We went to a Louisville Bats game. I got a new hat after I lost my hat on St. Patrick's Day, my Cubs hat. So now I have a nice Louisville Bats hat that I was going to wear, but I think my hair's enough. It's good enough. I'll probably wear it tonight on stage. It's kind of cold. We'll probably wear a beanie. Whatever. But, yeah, so we went to the game, Louisville Bats game. Derek bought the tickets, very nice of him. And so, like, we ended up sitting really close. Like, he got last row of like, the best section instead of, like, a closer ticket. So we had to, like, wait till the third inning, and, like, some guy told us we could sneak up there. And I was like, you shouldn't have even asked. I think the guy's name was Clem as well, so, like, shout out Louisville for being Louisville. Nice old guy. He was super cool. Very fun. The lady was kind of a buzzkill who was like actually in charge of our section, but like she she got overruled by Clem. So shout out the patriarchy. For us getting better seats. That's it. Like that's the like. You deserve to vote and have a credit card and all that other fun shit. But, like, if you're going to get in the way of me sneaking closer at a minor league baseball game, I'm gonna root for the patriarchy. But no, Louisville ripped. I did, like, 4 straight crushing shows. After the late show on Saturday, I had to leave directly after my set. because we had to fly out to Alaska the next morning at 10 o'clock Chicago time. And then fly for fucking ever. We had a layover in Seattle for a couple hours, like an hour and a half. It wasn't anything crazy. Then got up to Alaska, fucking Christ, dude. Like, it is the most beautiful place maybe I've ever been in my entire life. Just as soon as you get out of the fucking... All right, so I got a rental car, and they're, like, really hard selling the fucking insurance, like they always do. Right? Like, they always want you to get the insurance. Like, it's not... obviously, they want it. And it's like, hey, I have got my own insurance. It'll be covered. Like, whatever. But then they don't tell you that they have, like, a Tokyo drift. Like, when they had to, like, drift up that, like, parking garage thing. That's one of those things you have to go out. And it's, like, barely a car and a half wide. So, like, you have to go out of that. And after flying for fucking an entire day, and then in a car you've never driven before, you have to, like, go out there and drive this thing. Like, I wish I would have just gotten the insurance for the day I picked it up and the day I dropped it off, because, like, that's when it's going to, like, that's when I'm going to need it, is for that. So, like, as soon as you get out of, like, the spiral of death, and, like, survive the first harrowing part of your trip, you get right on the road, and it's just, like, a beautiful backdrop of mountains right off the rip. And then we drove to the Airbnb. It was very nice. Shout out to Dan and Joy. I don't even know why he didn't make my list. I met, like, the nicest Trump person in the entire world. This is my stance. I mean, first of all, fuck Donald Trump and everything he stands for. We hate the traffic cone. The only bad thing about this guy that we met was that he for sure voted for Trump 3 times. And the only time it makes sense is if you are a white dude who was born and raised in Alaska and was, like, a homesteader where you had to, like, hunt and fish and, like, make your own shit. Like, they told us how they would, like, catch fish for, like, the winter. They would, like, fill up a truck. They would put, like, hay down, then ice, then fish, then hay down, then ice, and then they have, like, 5 levels of salmon, and they would just have salmon for the winter. So, like, that's what we're playing with. Like, this guy was, like, out, like, he was, like, telling us how he, like, hunts for bear and shit. Like, he collects all of, like, the old fish stuff and, like, puts it in, like, a 5 or not, like, a one of those big oil drum things, and chains it to a tree so it's, like, bear bait so he can, like, shoot it. So, like, unless that's how you're living, you have no reason. This guy, like, probably thinks, like, that Trump's gonna, like, tear apart the system and, like, make sure that there's no grid anymore. Like, he's a legit prepper. And he was like, so just in case anything happens, like, if the volcano goes off, you're fine. But other than that, sweetheart of a guy, made us breakfast. He made us sourdough pancakes one day. His wife, Joy, tiny Asian lady from China, I believe. China. So, like, that was super cool. But he had, like, all of the hookups. He sells... since, like, there's not a level 1 trauma unit in Alaska, so they have to, like, medevac people to Washington, like, Washington State. So people can buy helicopter insurance. So, like, if you have to be helicoptered somewhere, it's $125 a year. If you have to be helicoptered somewhere, it covers you, and then, like, the rest of it by insurance. It's insane that it's that cheap. I don't know how. It might be $125 a month. That's probably worth it. But, like, I don't know. Not worth it, but, like, that makes more sense. But, like, that's what he does. And he would just, like, tell us, like, he kept trying to get us to go to Whittier, which is a crazy town in Alaska, but you have to go through this tunnel. It's like a train tunnel, and they're, like, super psyched that they saved a bunch of money. They're like, because we made this, that a train can go through it, and cars, we didn't have to, like, drill another hole, and saved millions of dollars. So what you have to do is wait for like, if there's a train going through, they have to shut down the tunnel, let the train go through the fucking tunnel, right? And then they let one side come through, then they let the other side come through. So if you're there at the wrong time, it could take you a half hour of just sitting to get into this fucking little town that, like, 400 people live in, maybe. Like it's called like the town in one building. They did a thing on it a while back, where like all of these, it's like a fisherman town, and like they bring in like shipping and shit like through that. But like it's all, people have to go on like fishing tours and shit, and it's all tourism and like fjord tours and shit like that. Found out what a fjord is. Still not sure what a fjord is. Okay, I've seen 4 of them now. Still don't get it, but I've seen it. I'm well traveled. But like they all live in like one building. Like the whole town lives in like one apartment building. And like there's a few other ones scattered around, but it's in like they all live in like this one little apartment building. It's wild. We went to like one of the most interesting museums I've ever been to. They played Celine Dion in French over the PA speaker, and it was like all about Alaska in World War II, like how the Japanese, I didn't realize that the Japanese actually made land in the U.S. It was only Alaska, and it wasn't even a state yet, so it doesn't technically count. But there was like a lot of really cool shit that I want to look into more. But like for like a $5 little donation thing, we learned so much about Alaska. It fucking ripped. Just got electrolytes today. I need to order more green drink. But let's talk about, I mean, so we'll do all of the the Alaska travel first. So like we got in on Sunday. So like our idea was we were going to like do vacation shit. Like Sunday we knew was a wasted day. Monday we were going to do vacation shit. Tuesday we were going to do vacation shit. Wednesday was my first show for the festival. So like we were going to do vacation shit for the first 2 days. Turns out, unless you're super rich, there's not 2 days worth, like there's not a whole week's worth of shit to do in Alaska. It's basically just different views of mountains. Anchorage, weirdest town in the entire world. It's kind of a shithole. I don't feel bad saying that, because they know it is. Like it's got like the highest murder rate per capita, like for or like violent crimes or some weird shit, and it's Alaska. Like we had to turn down a hitchhiker. Like get your shit together, Alaska. But no, like we hiked on a glacier. I got to lick a glacier. I hiked to a glacier. I didn't realize that the trail was going to be at like an hour walk. It was like 45 minutes. I'm being dramatic. And I walked to it in Converses and skinny jeans. And half of the path was like icy and snowy. And I had like better shoes. But I didn't change into them because I didn't realize it was going to be that far. Then climbed a mountain, basically. Not like the whole thing, but climbed down a mountain. Climbed on a glacier. Then I tried to like, there was like a pile of rocks that the glacier had pushed down. I wanted to see the other side of that. So I tried to climb up it. It's kind of dangerous. I had to give up. But then I got to lick a glacier. So that was kind of cool, and got some cool pictures next to a glacier. So I don't know. That was really neat. Probably never would have gotten the chance to do that. That rips. Got to climb a mountain. That super rules. Got to try like local salmon. It was awesome. Like, it was cool. Like, I very much enjoyed it. The first night of the festival, it's supposed to, like, start Tuesday, but, like, they had, like, a kickoff event that Monday where they, like, passed out everybody's tour merch, their festival merch, which, like, that's the most important thing. If you do comedy festivals for anything other than the merch, you're tricking yourself, okay? Connections, sure. But anybody who's at the festival, like, had to apply to the festival, are they really going to be as helpful as you think they are? No. They're paying money for somebody to watch their clips just like you. They're whatever. Like, maybe they'll get famous. I don't know. And then, like, go work for free for a week. Like, great. But, like, so I got the merch. Decent merch, cool friendship bracelet I wore all week. I'm a big fucking nerd. If I go to a comedy festival, I'm wearing the festival fucking tag lanyard thing the whole time on all the shows. I don't care if I look like a dweeb. That's what you're doing it for. Is like for the experience. I'm gonna be a festival dweeb. So, like, at the merch pickup, I got asked if I wanted to be on, like, the kickoff show, which turned out to be just like an open mic, and then, like, kind of bombed, made an ass of myself to the fine people of Alaska the first night. If you're not watching the open mic recaps, I did one the other day, but, like, I was about to go on stage. The guy goes, hey, you've got 5 minutes. I'll light you at 4. Everybody else was doing, like, there was, like, a select, whatever. There were, like, some pre-booked people doing 5. I got added to that. And then he lit me at 2 minutes, like I'm supposed to be wrapping up at 3. And I'm not, like, doing well. It's an open mic, and I'm, like, trying real jokes. And so, like, he lights me, and I'm like, keep going, because I was like, okay, maybe he's taking a picture. And then he does, like, the thing over, like, to tell me to wrap it up. And I, like, look at my phone, and I'm at 3.5 minutes. So I just was like, hey, man, you know I'm not at 4 yet, right? And, like, I re-listened to the recording. I just wanted to point it out that, like, hey, you told me 5 minutes, light at 4, and then you've been lighting me for, like, the last 2 minutes. Like, there's no way. And it wasn't me. It was just a statement of fact, but I know how I sound, and I should have taken that into accord. Oops, turn the mic off. I should have taken that into accord. But then I just looked like a big bitch, and then I listened to it back, and I was like, oh, okay, that's, like, why people are looking at me funny. So, like, that's a good Ray Roberts introduction, but it's not, like, a great introduction to people. So then the next day we went to, like, that was Monday night. My first show was until Wednesday. So, like, Tuesday we went to, like, this animal conservation center. I called it the Animal Conservatory all week because I don't know. That'd be fun. But, like, it was really cool. Like, a lot of people were like, it's kind of a bummer that they're all hurt and, like, injured and shit. And I was like, well, this makes me feel better than a zoo, because, like, they'll find, like, hurt animals and, like, rehab them so they can go back into the Alaskan wild. Like, they helped repopulate, like, some, like, the plains buffalo, I think it was. Like, there weren't any in Alaska, and now there's, like, 300 of them because they fucking made them, you know, and then set them free. So, like, we got to see that. There was, like, a bear, saw a couple of moose. And Alaska, calm down on your fucking moose, all right? Like, you keep saying that everybody can just see them everywhere. I didn't see one single wild moose. I saw 2 at the conservation place, but they both had gunshots in their ass. Like, but, like, so whatever. They had gunshots in them, and people were like, isn't that sad? And it's like, no, like, this is way less sad than a zoo. Like, they just take regular, healthy animals and just throw them in a place. Like, we went to, God, what town was that? We went to some town and went to, like, their sea museum thing, and they just had, like, sea lions and, like, a fucking seal and shit in the place. And it's like, well, what's wrong with these fucking guys? Why can't they be out in the goddamn water? Like, you're right next to the water. It was the place where the Iditarod starts. God damn it, what was the name of that town? Whatever. We were in the place where the Iditarod started. I took a picture. It was very neat. That was a very beautiful town. Very, very beautiful town. But I got to smoke some weed and look at animals and shit. So that was cool. Alaska weed, tax included. That rips. Very cheap. Like, the thing that made me the most mad, I bought a lighter because, like, I can't take lighters with me on a plane, which is a dumb rule. Like, if I can take over your plane with just a lighter, like, get your shit together, all right? You guys know everything about us, all right? You have to do, like, a facial recognition scan bullshit, and you tell us it's deleted, but I know you're lying, okay? You have our whole record there, and you have my fucking passport, all right? But, like, whatever. So, like, whatever, I have to get a new lighter, and I get one. There's a dispensary right down the street from the Airbnb. I got, like, this weed drink and then a pre-roll from there. And because one pre-roll and a weed drink, and it was like $12 or some shit, like super cheap. No, it was $8. And then I bought this lighter that was $4. It was a $4 Bic lighter. And it was branded, so, like, that was kind of cool. Like, it had I forget what the name of the company was, but it had their fucking thing on there. And then they just, like, it's a $4 Bic lighter. But I couldn't bring it back, so I tried to give it away, but nobody wanted it. I signed it for merch. Nobody claimed it, so fuck them. So I threw it away. Also, I bought more weed for, like, the rest of the week because, like, the merch bag had weed in it, and they're like, the merch bag's going to be loaded with good shit. And it was, like, a half gram. Like, it was, like, a quarter gram. It wasn't even a half gram. No, it was a half gram. It was a half gram cartridge and a pre-roll. Like, Cool. That's not loaded. Like, it's very nice. I appreciate it. Don't give me too much weed. I don't want to waste it. Because like exactly what happened. And like when pre-rolls are like $2 or $3, I just like went and stacked up on them. Like it's like, hey, I need another pre-roll. I'm gonna run around the corner. So I bought like 4 for like the last 4 days. I didn't smoke the last one, so I had 1 left over. And when we returned to the rental car, I was like, hey, do you guys smoke weed? Like, because I have an extra pre-roll and obviously can't take it on the plane. And they're like, nobody's ever offered us weed before. And I was like, okay, well, if you want it, it's yours. Like, here you go. Like, I don't, like, there's no strings attached. I can't take it on the plane with me. Here's a tip. Like, fuck off. Like, why are we, what are we doing? So, like, there's that. But yeah, that's not loaded. So who cares? But the lighter, $4 lighter. Couldn't even take it back. And it was a great lighter. Shout out to Bic. Except for the one that I got from, like, my local, like corner store thing here. They sold me one that was like half empty. So now it's like already almost empty, and I just bought it last week. And I think they just want to sell the dollar lighters. I think that's why. Which is fine. The dollar lighters are great. I just wanted a real one. All right. So, first show Wednesday was at Coots. It was called Chillicoot Charlie's, I guess. Fucking crushed. I had like every show that I did was great. It's like this cool little dive bar place, but like there's like 4 different sections of it, and it's like a fucking maze to get through there, but like whatever. So it was like on this little stage, fine. Got to apologize to the guy for like telling him that he didn't do his job right before. And then, like, I mean, whatever. So, like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but, like, if somebody's just pointing out, like, I wasn't like, hey, man, you're really fucking this up. I was just pointing out that he fucked it up. I thought it could have been way worse. But whatever. When you're used to nobody, it's like the same reason why people in Wisconsin hate me is because, like, hey, man, you're fucking up. Like, I need you to fix it. And, like, they're not used to people telling them that they need to fix it. They're usually just, like, live and let live because there's not enough of them to, like, throw fit. But it's like, you're getting in the way of me doing shit right now. Crushed at Coots. And anyways, this guy was very nice afterwards. Like, I have zero problem with this guy. But whatever. It's just the reason why I probably didn't get on, like, the one show that I wanted to, but who cares? Then the next show I did was, like, a storytelling show. I got added to that. Your boy really switched up styles, all right? Like, I did, like, 4 different shows. Like, I did a bar show, that's a 5-minute set. Then the next night, I did a storytelling show that was an 8-minute story. Was gonna tell one story, shifted gears last second, fucking murdered that one. Like, whatever. It was incredible. I'll probably share the full audio as a reel or something, because, like, absolute murder. And I, like, didn't video it, because that's the thing now, all right? I'm not videoing. If you want to see me on video, watch the podcast or come out live, all right? Otherwise, go fuck yourself. You can listen to the transcript videos that I put out. You guys have been getting free shit for far too long where you think it's normal. Like, I watched the fucking Pat McAfee show thing. He did, like, the big night out thing last night, and it was, like, a packed arena. And, like, halfway through, you could just tell people were like, okay, well, like, whatever. And it's like, no, you, like... He brought, like, fucking Snoop Dogg to Pittsburgh on a Wednesday, and they're, like, not excited. Like, what more do you fucking people want? Like, I understand that you get all this free shit, and, like, you think that you know better because you follow some fucking stupid bitch who falls down steps, or, like, some guy who, like, eats his own farts or some bullshit. Like, I understand that you guys know you think what's funny, but, like, we're doing top-tier shit out here, and, like, I understand, like, advertising is a thing. That's why I do this fucking bullshit for free. But, like, what does the general public want? Like, do you just want do you want to watch fucking Ow My Balls from Idiocracy? Like, that's what you want. That's what you're asking for. Because, like, people are doing cool shit. You're just not supporting it. And it's on you. I don't even feel bad. It's on you, says the fucking podcast with fucking 4 people who watch it. As the point proof. Talk to whatever. Who gives a fuck? I'm done explaining shit to you guys. Storytelling show. Then I did, like, a longer set with Cleveland's Mary Santora, now in New York, in Talkeetna. Alaska. I keep wanting to call it Wisconsin because it's the same place. Wisconsin wants to be Alaska so bad. Like, Alaska is genuinely earnest and nice. Like, Midwest nice is trying to be what Alaska is. They've got, like, the outside can kill you and there's nobody around, right? They've got real shit to worry about. They're not going to be, like, in other people's business. But, like, Wisconsin's just passive-aggressive bullshit. Like, they want to be Alaska so bad. Alaska's Wisconsin's wet dream. But, like, it's, like, passive-aggressive instead. So I kept wanting to call it Talkeetna, Wisconsin. Some like, it's literally a town of like maybe 400 people. So there were like 30 or 40 people in like this thing. It was sold out with like 40 people. It was whatever. Cool little community theater thing. They're doing something super cool. I actually like Talkeetna a lot. But this chick got like dressed up for the show trying to find a man. Like, she doesn't know every single person in the town. So I pointed it out and made fun of her. And then because she was like being chatty, and I told her, I go, I know it's Talkeetna, but I need you to be quiet, Keetna. And then I did like a little pirouette because I was super excited about how fun I am. So did that, fucking murdered that set. Somebody texted like one of the people running the festival to tell him how well I did. Still didn't get invited to the Best of Fest show. Doesn't make sense. Never mind. The people who were on the show bombed the same shows I crushed on, but like your boy can't get an invite to it. We're playing different games. Maybe I'll get more fucking Instagram followers instead of being good at fucking comedy. Maybe that's what I should spend my time doing. That's what you guys want. You just want big numbers. You don't even give a fuck if it's good. You'll be like, oh, it's got 1 million views, ha ha ha. Instead of being like, oh, this is actually funny, but it's got whatever. Fuck you guys. Every single one of you. Then I did a thrift shop show. It was great. I posted a picture of it today. It was like a little like event space in there. I did something like that. It was at it's called Gromy's CDs and stuff. Or not CDs and stuff. Gromy's like music or whatever. Gromy's CDs and stuff would be a great name for a store. I still remember it. They had like NSYNC action figures. I still wish I would have bought the Justin Timberlake one. But they like did a show in the back of it on Record Store Day. Like, they cleared some shit out and like put a carpet down and just like hooked up a microphone and an amp. And that's kind of what like these people did in this thrift shop. And it fucking ripped. I had very good time. It was like a 14 plus show. Got to talk to the children about abortion. That was fun. But like, that was great. Got to see Curtis Cook. That was very fun. He's very funny. But then like whatever. So I like crushed all those shows. Then got to like kick it, and then we like headed back, and like it was my birthday. Flying back is fine. It was like the worst flying back ever because like Alaska's 4 hours behind me. No. 3. Hold on. Mountain West. So it's 3 hours behind me. And I was in Louisville on that Saturday, which is an hour ahead. So I drove back to Chicago, flew 3 hours, so like came back an hour in the past, flew 3 hours more into the past, then came back 3 hours back to normal time. But what I did is like we had a big layover in Seattle. So like we flew out at like 2 Alaska time, so that would have been 5 Chicago. Then got to Seattle. That's like a 4-hour flight. So it was like 8 by the time we got off. And then our flight wasn't until like almost midnight then. So that would have been like 4. I don't know. Like, we didn't get back until 5 a.m. Monday morning. Right? Or was it Tuesday? What day is today? Wednesday? I'm telling you, it's been like off. Like, I'm still off this week. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, I don't know how the time is supposed to work. I don't know how anybody's supposed to do it. I picked up a little cold, so like flying the day that I turned 35, having to do the middle seat the whole time because Ashley just fucking gets fucking car sick or whatever, or plane sick. So she can't be in the middle row. So I'm sitting in the middle row for 2 fucking long-ass flights. Layover, that's as long as another flight. So we're, like, traveling for fucking 12 hours. And the time changes. So, like, I lost an entire day. Like, an entire fucking day. It makes no sense. So, like, Alaska rips. Like, the festival, fine. It was a comedy festival. I think that's... I'm not disappointed in it. It's a perfectly fine festival. If you like comedy festivals, apply to it. It's cool. They run a show. They run shows. I don't know, like any other festival, don't expect to get rewarded for your hard work and being good. But like whatever, that's just festivals. If you have more Instagram followers, they're going to reward you more because they want their festival to be shared more. It's just business. That's all it is. A lot of places veil it a little bit better, but like not much better. That's all that the festivals are, is a way for you to like pay them so you can come to their town and do comedy. And then they're like, look at all this stuff. Got a couple of cool stickers and like $10 worth of free weed. Totally worth it. But like Alaska Rips, may never go back. It's just too fucking far and it's too expensive. Unless like they pay me to do it. Like that, I would love to headline the festival. Like that would be great. I would have zero problem doing that. Especially with who I've seen. Like I'm not Beth Stelling and I'm not Mary Santora, but like I'm close enough, you know? So it's like, I'm not like Beth Stelling or Mary Santora. Like they're very accomplished and very good. I like them very much. Mary fucking ripped on that show in Talkeetna. It was great to see her again. I haven't seen her in a minute. But like, so cool. But yeah, like I don't know. If I got invited to headline, I would definitely do it. But I'm not flying myself back out to and I'm for sure not doing a week there. There's just not enough time, like not enough stuff to do. And like the travel just fucks you. Like it's definitely not worth all of that. But like if you've never been to Alaska before and you like comedy, do it. I highly recommend it. It's just a comedy festival, and shame on me for expecting anything else. I don't know. I think that's Alaska. There's like definitely stuff in between there, but like I'm at 40 some minutes. I'm excited to see if this still works. The green light's still on, so it's allegedly still working. I have I only turned the microphone off on myself once, as far as I can tell. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm also running for president. 'Cause fuck it. Like that's what I decided in Alaska. Like why not? That's gonna be my campaign. Like why not? Why not give me a shot? 2028, Ray Roberts. I'm legal now. Barely legal. I'm barely legal to run for president. You have to be 35 or older, constitutionally, born in the United States. Check, check. Helps to be a white man. 3 checks, you're out. If there's elections in 2028, I'm going to run. I don't know how to run for president, but it's kind of like how I'm dealing with not getting diabetes is I'm just saying that I'm not going to get diabetes. I'm not exercising more. I'm not eating any better. I'm just stating that I refuse to get diabetes, so I'm not going to get it. Same thing with running for president. There's paperwork that's got to be filled out. I know that for sure. Got to get some signatures. I know I need donors, so I need like some sort of committee, but I'm just running for president in 2028. I don't know. Do that with that what you will. It's in 3 years, 3.5 years, and we might not even exist at that point. But I'm running for president. So I might make a real campaign ad, but then that would include me putting video on Instagram, which I'm just not going to do. Fuck you guys. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg and getting his shit. Elon Musk sold Twitter to himself. Like an AI bot thing. Bought Twitter. Like, it's just fake money. Like, it doesn't even make sense. And, like, whatever. I don't know what I'm getting so fired up about. But anyways, I'm really good right now. And I've got a chip on my shoulder. And that either means that I'm going to flame out and, like, die soon. Or, like, things are getting super cool. But I don't know. Fucking just be cool, guys. Come to all the shows. RayRobertsComedy.com, at RayRobertsComedy on everything. Venmo me money. You missed my birthday. Venmo me some money. Venmo me some money. April 24th? Is that 2 weeks from today? Is when Joe Briggs' special comes out. It's either the 22nd or the 24th. I'm trying to find it right now. Because that's all that matters. We need to support Joe Briggs. We need to support his fucking special. If my goddamn stupid slow-ass computer would work, I would have the answer already because I clicked on his dumb face. Sorry for the dead air. Just tell me. April 24th. I already knew it. April 24th. Joe Briggs' new special comes out on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram, YouTube. You don't even follow me on YouTube, so I don't know. Listen to me, follow him. What do I know about people being good? But that's it. We're done. hey, look at us. We survived. Thank you, and share this with some people. Bye.